Alright everyone, hello. We have the last match of the quarterfinals here. I mean, you can see the players and the teams. We have Yo Yo Yo, it's Hump Day versus peepoHappy. And we are starting right on time, so can get right into it. Well, I mean, teams will have their warm-ups still to get through and picks and bans, but then we'll get into the match. So yeah, also I should not be solo commentating. I believe Chiv will be here soon, so add a bit of extra life to the party. But yeah, we have two teams here that I think are pretty well-rounded. However, I think Yo-Yo, it's Hump Day, probably has a better speed roster, and probably peepoHappy probably have better like hidden and tech roster. But should be a close match, or that's what I'm hoping to see anyway. But yeah, looks like they're just playing some chill streams for warm-up, so we'll let them have at it. But yeah, just to comment on some of the players in the meantime while they're playing in the warm-up. One of the players you can see on peepoHappy's side is Anthony W. And that guy is extremely good. He is very good at anything tech-related, pretty much. And he basically can play any map as long as it's not speed. Hello, Chiv. How's it going?
I'm doing well, how are you?
Yeah, good. Well, we lost our Bob match, but besides that...
Oh shoot.
Yeah, we got shit on by the Koreans. They played us.
Oh, okay. You want play test?
Well, we're still that was winners.
Oh,
maybe we lose next round, then sure.
Okay. Wow, they made it very far from being a Korean only team. That's really impressive. Oh, I remember the MP now. I saw Piper did really well today. I think he got a bunch of a couple full combos. I saw Blue Amber FC, and I saw Nomad 2 like 900 carries.
Did you see the DT2, dude? We lost with like 2.8 mil. I was so bad.
They're playing really well. So I'm excited to see how they do in 4WC because that's pretty much the same roster almost.
But yeah, enough about myself. I mean, I figure this. Wait, that's actually a pretty good play. I mean, I don't really know this map, but looks pretty hard.
Oh, it's Princess Yusei. This is, well, that was already over, but It was
Wait.
like a mech tech pick, bit of aim and tapping for a traditionally like tech kind of like slider heavy map.
Yeah, bro almost FC'd with Hard Rock though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a good score, but I think it was, yeah, this was a custom for a Turkish tournament actually. But and SCT2, one of the more well-known Turkish mappers, this map honestly is really cool. I heard that I heard from a friend that this pool is very interesting, so I'm excited.
Yeah, so I mean this tournament pools in general are what some people would call a little bit troll, but we'll get to that when we actually have like picks and bans. Right now they're just playing warm-ups.
Oh wait, this is warm-up?
Yeah, that's warm-up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, warm-up's allowed for this tournament.
It says you say it's like a pretty normal tournament map, so I don't know why people would be complaining unless they had some normal ones, but...
Okay, it's showing the pool, but I mean, I think they're playing whatever is playing right now for warm-up. Big time rush. I don't think that's it. So, just give them some time to get set up. But yeah, you can say what you know about like some of these players, I guess. I already talked about Anthony W, but...
Oh, I got you, fam. Now after that, I'm just gonna put, I can talk about the people on the stream already, but we have on the side of the yo it's hump day, we got Glasswave, we have Nightbeat, we have, I have no idea who Rihoimiya is, there's a name change.
His old name was like Disaster or something like that, if that rings a bell.
Disaster. Rihoimiya, let me check. I feel like I know this name as well. Rihoimiya Osu. Okay, well I know he's Norway, that's all. I haven't really seen much of these players. I know they, I think all three of them are playing Bob. Matt did pretty well yesterday in 4WC for UK. Pretty good overall, no mod consistency player.
Yeah, good aim player.
Right, yeah. And then Nightbeat, actually very strong player. Really good at a lot of tech stuff. And just overall, like I think he's a very good all-rounder for his rank. He's like 5k. And for the flip side, we have like Tatsuya, we have like Checha, so like they're also really strong.
Oh, this is the fake Checha actually.
Oh, it's
Luramin.
Luramin? Oh, well, Luramin's
yeah,
really
because
good.
they both decided to try to be funny and then have like an identical username, except for this one. Wait, is this Checha or is this Luramin? I actually need to go check.
It might be. I mean, like I wouldn't be surprised if he's taking hidden. I think Luramin plays no mod.
Yeah, that's true. Wait, I'm gonna just go check the sheet real quick. Oh, that is the real Felicia. So that's Checha.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean Checha. I mean probably the thing he's best known for is his profile top plays are all SSs. But
yeah.
Besides that, I mean he's pretty good at tourneys as well. Basically plays anything besides tapping.
Yeah. Oh, I see that. On the Glasswave team, they also have a couple really notable players. They have Magneta, who's really good, really good speed. Also a reading player, and hidden. They have Luke or I also love Luke, who's also been playing really well. And then peepoHappy is Phelan, who's really good. There's Stacia. They have a bunch of really good 5k players. They have I think that's Miyo as well.
Yeah.
So really excited to see. These teams are both pretty strong.
Yeah. Kind of surprised it's a losers bracket match, but
yeah,
I think both teams lost by not that much in winners, so should be pretty competitive.
Yeah. So is this like a draft tournament?
Yeah, draft tournament. So I mean it's a very standard draft format, like serpentine draft.
Yeah. I remember I was trying to. I didn't really help anyone draft, but I saw there was one draft that I thought was, like really strong. But I want to see.
Do you know which team in particular that was? I'm kind of curious.
I'm looking at some of the teams right now. Off the bat, I would say, the team with Ophiz, Marcus, Onkar, Emerald Ages.
Oh
like
yeah.
That team is probably really strong. I mean, the GWK's team is always going to be strong because this guy actually knows about every player. So he has like Les Perry, Wanderer, Pancho, Insert, probably pretty good as well.
Yeah, the Office team actually they got a bit unlucky because apparently all their players were gone for like this round, so they actually lost their match.
Right.
But yeah, on paper they were really good.
Mm-hmm. And I guess besides that, uh, I mean like for D ranking standards, team with Kisoi, what's it called? Gaby, Celine, Flop
Yeah.
Paper. Probably really good. They have Asterisk. I didn't even know this guy. I didn't even know this guy signed up. I don't even know how he's 8th pick because he's broken. Wait, I gotta check the MP actually. If Asterisk actually did well, like it's over, bro. Like this guy might just be the best 8th pick in the world. Okay, I don't think he's.
As far as 8th picks go, actually Yukiso, I don't know how you say that, but he was like the very last pick of the entire tourney, and he played like really well in his last match. But
he's really good though, yeah. He did really well in the, for WC. Okay, Ash has played 0 maps, so I'm not surprised. This guy is. I'd be surprised if he was actually actively playing still, and if he was, I would be surprised he actually made it that far.
But yeah, okay, to discuss the players that are actually on the screen, they're gonna have like picks and bans and shit. So Glasswave, Yo-Yo at Hump Day's first ban is Hidden 3. I'm not too surprised. I think peepoHappy kind of just win Hidden on this matchup. So good ban from them, I think. If you know that map, it's like the Nomad 3. It's like someone remapped it and like nerfed it a bit, but it's still kind of like weird faux aim, so.
I feel like with Checha and Magnetic, you still have a pretty decent Hidden lineup, but I don't really know if the rest of the players we put Hidden that much, like Peleko and like okay, I recognize both of them as Hard Rock players,
yeah.
So I'm not too sure. On the flip side, yeah, like they have Phelan, so he's really good at Hidden. And,
yeah, that's Phelan's like bread and butter, as well as Anthony W. So
yeah, these guys are kind of crazy.
Yeah, I think for peepoHappy, okay, so they're gonna ban Nomad 2. So yeah, this Nomad 2 a bit of a weird one because it's 220, which is very high for a Nomad 2, because it kind of functions as the speed pick per se in this pool. So not gonna want to deal with that.
Right.
I don't think you can double ban Hidden. So then they will probably ban like a gimmicky Nomad for Yo-Yo. Like, oh, you can see like the Aspire Nomad 4. A little bit funny. And then also the Nomad 5. It's not a very well-known map, but let's just say the guy mapped it while he was like, apparently he had like 5 beers. So the mapping is pretty inted, and it's like very weird rhythm mapping. So yeah, they're not dealing with that, so they're banning that.
Yeah, I see.
It's also a really hard map. It actually didn't get played in any of the matches. I think no one wants to deal with it. But yeah, and then they'll probably ban speed again for peepoHappy. So no, could be a DT2, could be a DT3. Probably one of those.
Yeah, there's a banger fucking tiebreaker lineup. Sentimental Skyscraper, Long Live Our Lifeless King, and Heathens.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Ban Fremont 3.
I don't even know what that map is. Oh wait, it's the.
Okay, that's.
It's the fucking two turbo streams that like really hard.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising because I feel like peepoHappy could play that. It's just like some streams and some alt.
Yeah. It's kind of RNG pick because like it's nothing until the streams happen. So like
yeah,
I understand why people would not want to play it. I mean, they probably pick
some kind of tech, I would guess.
Yeah, tech would be good.
Well, there's not really any like actual quote-unquote tech. Maybe some alt.
I mean, Blip is kind of close, so I could see them picking it. Same with ABC and Transform. I feel like both are all in their ballpark.
Yeah.
The Park DT as well, probably not bad for them. And I guess Checha can probably play the Earth DT and stay with Magneto. Now that I think about it.
Yeah.
But
well, it's a peepoHappy's pick. peepoHappy is the Anthony
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would expect something alt tech from this team. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm a little wrong. I mean,
I think that's a safe bet because like Phalon, Anthony, and Tatse are all really good and all kind of specialize in
yeah.
kind of weirder maps. So
They can also pick reading because the other team banned no mod 5, which I guess is probably reading map unless it's like,
okay, no mod 3,
okay,
kind
no,
of.
Yeah, so it's gonna be alt tech, yeah. I mean, it's like this set of ABC by Jazzberry, it's like really side heavy compared to the Mia set or the On the Guy set. Actually, On the Guy set's also kind of side heavy, so like not really a traditional no mod 3, especially with ABC being Polyphia, so it has more not necessarily finger control compared to like the other Polyphia songs, but more like I would say rhythm sense in the fact that the rhythms you have to actually know from the song.
Yeah. And there's some like 1/6 scattered here and there that the snails will call a speed map.
Yeah, because it isn't a jazz based set, so we'll see. I don't
Yeah.
think it's present at all in the Mia one because he kind of just did it as like an alt map.
It's mostly standard, just a lot of like flow aim.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see. I'm excited to see how these guys. I've been looking at this map actually for a while now. I was surprised that people didn't really pull it at all.
Yeah, it's a really awesome map and also a banger. So happy to see this as the first pick.
For sure. As you just said, Phelan, Tatse, and Tony W all gonna make an appearance to the expected lineup. I don't really know who the fourth is. It might be, could be a Daniel. I think is not bad. This type of stuff. Could be Stacia.
But yeah, I'm kind of relieved to see Magnata in, cause for our Bob match, his power at his apartment went out. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm kind of complaining, but but yeah, he's back, so he's ready.
That sucks. I mean, you guys are still in losers bracket, so
Yeah.
all is good for now.
Yeah. As much as I think it's a good pick for peepoHappy, I think Yo-Yo have a pretty competitive roster on this as well. Because like Felicia, for example, is really good on this sort of stuff. I love Uma's kind of more like a mechanicsy player, but he can probably do fine on this as well.
For sure.
Nijaki gonna find the first break. I didn't see he got switched in. Alright.
Yeah, Tatsu also found the first pick on that end cut stream for the quads. But also Matt also did find a break as well, so it's only TFCs to 3 or TFCs to 2.
I mean, the breaks are so early that it's basically fine for peepoHappy as it is right now. Oh yeah, pretty chill so far. Everyone handling it like a champ. Ooh.
Oh.
3 breaks, but 2 of them on Yo-Yo Hump Day, so definitely advantage peepoHappy.
Just Magneto and Lucky against Phelan and then Tony W. Matt gonna find another trade break.
Oh, Anthony!
Tony W gonna find his break as well.
So pretty even right now. If anything, it's Yo-Yo who have the upper hand.
Yeah, they have a slight combo advantage due to Nijaki's combo not being full, but still on the side of peepoHappy due to the earlier combos as said. Oh, and the map just reset.
I panicked it. It's frozen too long. Okay, back to your regularly scheduled programming. If Phelan will load in. Love Osu Quiet. What? What? Where's Phelan, man? I mean, from what we can see, it looks like Yo-Yo Hump Day's FC's kind of like broke. So presumably it's pretty good for peepoHappy right now. If Phelan is like still in the lobby, okay, which he is.
Yeah.
Okay, we're finally gonna see his score, like, just about now. Okay. Oh, wow, it's pretty close. Alright. But it's Anthony with the only big combo right now. Looking pretty good for people.
Happy here. That's already a 170k score, no combos on the side of Yo-Yo or something. And Tony W is actually gonna bring it back for his team. That's a really good score.
Yeah, really good score from Anthony. Fun fact, in individual stats for last round of this tournament, Anthony W was actually like the #1 like overall match cost. So plays like this is what got him there. So continuing to deliver. So yeah, peepoHappy taking their own pick. Now it's gonna be Yo-Yo's turn to try to answer. Can take a look at pool. I feel like the obvious option is to go for speed, because when you have players like Magneta for speed, it's a pretty good bet. And it looks like peepoHappy doesn't want to play speed, according to at least one of their bans, so. Yeah, we'll see if they agree or not. They're kind of taking their time with it. Oh, really? Hard Rock one. Okay.
That's kind of surprising.
I mean, I think someone like in particular, I think Luke could get a pretty good score on this. Like his Hard Rock is pretty good, especially on more generic maps. I mean, you talked about Matt, pretty good aim player. I think he's also decent on Hard Rock.
For sure.
So it wasn't the first thing I thought of for Yo-Yo, but I mean, looking at the roster, I think it makes decent sense.
Yeah, I haven't ever seen this stuff actually used in Hard Rock before, so I'm excited to see how it pops up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is a little... I don't even think this is really off meta pooling, because I think it's a pretty normal Hard Rock one as well. It's just, it has some parts where the rhythm you kind of need to read correctly. It has like a bit more overlaps than normal. But aside from that, it's basically just aim check.
Yeah, a lot of people I see have been recently trying to pull AoE maps with Hard Rock 1, and I've been a little indifferent towards them. Mainly because I think it's cool to pull that type of awkward aim. But at the same time, I feel like all of them are naturally really slow, so it's hard to say. There's like no streams usually.
I mean...
So there's like, yeah.
At the same time, that's kind of what a lot of Hard Rock aim players will want. Very minimally speed capped and just like high spacing. Which I think this map has some pretty high spacing.
I'm sure. We'll see how it goes.
Also like slightly precision. CS 5.85. That's a bit higher than normal.
Right.
But yeah, very similar roster from peepo. They're just switching out Nijaki for eye fakers. Meanwhile, hump day keeping exactly the same roster. Kind of interesting.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of these players, especially in draft tournaments, you end up getting first, second picks, usually perma lobbied, and that's exactly what Phelan and Tony W probably are going to be suffering from.
Yeah.
Probably playing almost every map.
Except for like speed, but everything else basically.
I mean, same with Magneta Gamer. I would say he probably plays every map almost in stretch up.
Well, Magneta plays like every map, even like in normal tournaments, so not too much of a problem for him.
Aim is actually one of his weakest skill sets, so he's still coming in.
Across the board, kind of struggling on Ak. A bit more on Yo-Yo's side though. But in terms of combo, only significant break really is out of Checha right now. Oh, Matase getting traded though. But as does Luke. They're both getting, a lot of people are getting tripped up on this doubles part. Magneta misaiming some of the linear patterns, so. Oh gosh. That was a very unfortunate turn of events for Yo-Yo.
Very unfortunate. I just quad missed into 3 full combos on the side of peepoHappy right now. So it's really unfortunate.
Yeah, this is a little bit backfiring already, but I mean, there's still a lot of time for things to happen, but.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah, I mean, peepoHappy is just looking kind of rock solid right now. Oh, okay. That is the caster curse right there. iFigure's gonna drop.
No, that's not good.
But like, okay, Phelan was also gonna miss, but I mean, if there's one player you want to hold the combo, if you're on peepoHappy, it's probably Anthony W, and he's doing it. And yeah, as long as Anthony hits a combo, then the lead is really just going nowhere. Or further in peepoHappy's direction, to be precise. Wait, iFigures didn't even drop there. Huh. We love Bancho. So yeah, it's gonna make it even more too for Yo-Yo Humpty. I mean, they're already 700k in the hole. And okay, Anthony is fine. Okay,
yeah.
iFigures and Anthony both drop, but there's just nothing Yo-Yo can do about it. They don't have combo to capitalize on this.
So big, 900k already, bro. That's crazy.
Magneta smoking 222. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but all right. I mean, Luke has the best combo right now, but I mean, it's just damage control at this point because there's no way he's gonna claw back 900k of lead. So yeah, a pick that's backfiring rather spectacularly for Yo-Yo. It's gonna be peepoHappy taking a very early lead, 0-2. But yeah, not to say that Yo-Yo played super badly, but that's probably like the best team score we've seen on this map so far from peepoHappy. So, very good stuff from them. Whole team was pretty solid on it.
Absolutely. That was a very strong performance. Honestly, that map looked quite difficult, but Antonio W, iFigures dropping very impressive scores. Magneta not having the best time. Definitely not the hard rock aim player. Definitely was happy about feeling that, but.
I mean, part of it was from that he stopped playing. You know, I mean, he could have got a marginally better score, but I mean, it wouldn't have changed much. And it's gonna be peepoHappy. I mean, if you win Hard Rock in that spectacular of a fashion, and maybe you want to pick more Hard Rock at this point, that could be an option. But no, they're gonna go Hidden 2 instead. So yeah, I mean, this Hidden 2 really needs no introduction. A very well-known map, because, I mean, it's the map that Cookie Z used to get himself banned back in 2013. But yeah, this map, it's basically just, it is basically just raw aim, but it just happens to be AR8 and with hidden. It has a lot of square jumps that we've seen a lot of people really melt down on, so.
For sure.
Yeah. I mean, that being said, it's like probably one of the easier maps in the pool, so it's gonna make any breaks a lot more damaging.
Absolutely, but I'm excited to see how Masterpiece goes out. I was waiting for them to pick this because I think that they have a very strong reading roster overall.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's just those core three that I mean, I've talked up a lot. Phelan, Anthony W, Tate. Like any sort of map that's like weird or gimmicky, they can do extremely well at. Meanwhile, update, I mean, Magnetic, Felicia are pretty solid on Lawyer Hidden, but as for whatever two they have to fill the rest of their roster, I did see them play Hidden 2 last week, and it was not the most pretty from the other two, so it's a pretty well-educated pick, I think. But yeah, also for those of you who are not aware, Costco Hot Dog is a pretty recent name change. Their old name was Nightbeat, which might ring more of a bell. I think most name changes on Osu are flops, but Costco Hot Dog is pretty funny, not gonna lie. That's like an 8 out of 10 username.
Absolutely. Kind of a dope name change, actually. I'm thinking about it right now.
It's like it's so dumb it's funny. That's my impression. Oh. Okay, I don't want to say those are breaks right away because that's probably just client shitting itself right now. All right. Oh my god. Okay. Where's Costco Hot Dog? There we go. Okay. Everyone's loaded in. Only break so far is out of Magnetic, looks like. Actually, there were some like really early ones that don't really matter. But yeah, it's a pretty div spike heavy map. It's relatively free until the big square part, so the really early break from Magneta is gonna hurt that extra bit more. Oh my gosh.
Costco Hot Dog.
He over-aimed that very hard.
And glass save as well. It is not looking very good. 4 FCs on the side, or 3 FCs and 1 very high combo on the side of peepoHappy versus.
Well, at least Tatsu's gone, so that's like, that's something given over to Yo-Yo, but still looking very grim.
Bring it back, yeah. But it's just not. It's looking very rough. It really depends on if Phelan and Tony W break these big combos, and it's what Yujaki, like this guy's kind of a crazy 8th pick, no? Like he's kind of in for every map, doing very well. And there goes Magneta.
Double break from Yo-Yo. Yeah, not looking like Magneta's best day. He's doing a little bit of cursor dancing.
Happy, doing a little bit of cursor dance on Masterpiece Hidden.
There is a big square part here though, so I mean, if there was a time for something to happen, basically it need to be Checha FCing the rest and everyone on peepoHappy breaking. Not looking like it's gonna happen though.
Yeah.
Anthony drops at least, so that's something given over, but
comboing.
Yeah, as well as Nijaki's only missing like 30 combo or so. Oh, what did he miss on?
Break on.
What did he miss on?
Yeah, I have no idea what he missed on, but
I mean, it's not gonna matter because they're already 700k up, but
yeah,
kind of unfortunate for missing the FC in a rather silly way. So, I mean, I suppose Checha has the opportunity to get the only FC. Oh my god. That was a 3-star jump. Okay. But yeah, now it's Nijaki who's probably on track to get the best score around this lobby. Yeah, I mean, not much more to say. I mean, full team comfort was a lot better on peepoHappy. Because it's kind of just 300Ks across the board for Yo-Yo. And Felicia with that almost FC, but not gonna be enough when you're faced up against 3 people on the other team who can do the exact same thing.
Absolutely.
Yep. Gonna be Yo-Yo's turn to pick, and I don't know, I think just pick speed. Like, it just seems kind of obvious to me. Because it's like, I mean, even if they're not feeling really good on it, I mean, peepoHappy kind of have like, they have speed players, but it's not like their core roster is not really good on speed. So they have to like at least bring out like new players on the roster, and maybe something different could happen.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know what they pick here actually.
I mean, I think they should pick speed. I mean, besides that,
Yeah, it's really looking a bit frustrating. I mean, like, even if you pick speed, they have a good speed lineup in the fact that they have both Mio and they have Stacia, so it's a little rough.
yeah, they have Stacia,
But-
Mew, and Daniel. So it's not like Yo-Yo will like auto win speed either, but
But
they've tried a lot of different things so far. Okay, DT4.
before.
That's kind of ballsy. So, I mean, it looks like they don't want to go for it then. Yeah, this DT4, I mean, it's like an IIL map. So, you know, you're going to get a lot of, like, very janky rhythm stuff. But also, this map has a lot of basically finger control and aim control. So, I don't know, I just feel like it'd be something peepoHappy would also be good at. But
Absolutely.
might be a map-specific thing, like they want to play this map in particular, and not really about the skill set. Yeah, I don't see any world where peepoHappy don't just put in Tatse Fela and Anthony again. I mean, they definitely can play this. It's not all that different from like a no-mod ult map because the AR is not high at all. It's base AR 8.2. After you put DT, it's 9.8. Literally every no-mod player can play that. So yeah, I mean, both teams are not really experimenting too much with the rosters. I mean, they're keeping basically the same players.
Same thing.
Yeah. And I think that's a part by virtue of we're playing maps that are kind of all falling under the same umbrella, but also might be some amount of players being missing. I mean, that can always happen with like draft tournaments, but
Oh, for sure, yeah.
yeah, what this map has it's a lot of like cut streams or like cut doubles, so it can be a bit tricky to like process the patterns. I think that's where most of the difficulty is, but yeah, it starts off pretty tame.
But it looks like everyone is doing pretty rough. A lot of
In
90%
terms of accuracy, this
right
is
now.
not great, but I mean in terms of
Yeah.
combo, no one has given an inch yet, except Matt.
Yeah, the action is Matt.
But trade by Tate.
Better
Jackie got so
Oh my
spidered.
God.
That's
That side was rough.
things looking up for Yo-Yo because it's a pretty short map and they have the combo lead for this slightly easier part.
Sure. Magneto looking really good right now as well. 96%
Oh!
on him.
He's
God,
gone.
My bad, bro. My
Oh,
bad, my
Checha!
well.
Yo-Yo kind of experiencing like a train derailment or something. Oh, that lead is just, the scorebar is just teleporting to the right. And Glassway breaking a zigzag is going to be the nail in the last nails in the coffin.
Right, for sure.
And I mean, yeah, look, Anthony W and Phelan. I mean, this is their skill set, and you can very clearly see why. I mean, their axes, they're not the prettiest, but those are pretty good FCs, and what looked like an okay pick for Yo-Yo to begin with, just in an instant. 1 instant later, they were down 800k. I mean, a very short map. That can happen.
Yeah, that just turned around. Phelan, very good score from him. Same as a Tony W. But yeah, we'll see what peepoHappy has in stock and what hump they can really do to stop them.
I'm just surprised to see the mechanicsy stuff like untouched by Yo-Yo Day, cause I feel like they should be good at those, but I mean, I don't know, maybe they know something that I don't. There's like a missing player somewhere that changes everything, but...
Right. I'm not too sure either.
But it's a bit weird, cause like... Alright, well anyway, it's not their pick regardless. It is peepoHappy's pick, and I mean, I think they can just keep going for what works, which is like some weirder gimmicky maps. So
yeah, I mean they're in the driver's seat for sure. So like, sticking to the basics probably the best for them. Like what they're good at.
So yeah, like a Nomad 4, I could see that. GT2, okay, flipping the script. All right, love to see it. So I guess my theory here is gonna be tested. If Yo-Yo really are winning on this or not. So yeah, I mean, this map, completely different direction from like any of the other maps that have been played so far. Yeah, this map, it's just, if you've played like a tournament custom map, that's for the raw speed skill set, then you have actually already played this map. It's very similar, very tournament meta. You can tell when you play it.
Pretty much, this is very standard speed.
Yeah, I mean it has no aim, so that the speed players will be happy. And they will call it an aim map anyways when they miss on 3 pixel spacing ult. But anyway. But yeah, on peepoHappy, I'm really looking to see some combination of Miwo, Stacia, and who's the last one? Daniel. Because those are like their speed specialists. So if there's any map that they were gonna play, it should be this. So I mean, assuming they're even here to begin with, which if they picked it, they must be. Oh, there we go. We get Miwo, but actually we're gonna have Anthony W. Phelan playing speed.
No way.
Color me surprised. Alright. I mean, neither of them are really, like, crippled on speed, but definitely their weakness compared to, like, every other skill set. I am a little puzzled by this, because, I mean, I think Yo-Yo's roster is, like, okay for this, so... I don't feel like it was necessarily their strongest pick.
Yeah. Let's see how it goes. Maybe they want to get Neo in for a map, so I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, kind of untested waters, so we'll see how it goes for both teams. Well, we'll see if the client works, which it will eventually, as it always does. Oh, iFaker is breaking pretty quickly, and iFaker's being someone who, in theory, should be good on the speed. Maybe a bit of an omen, but very early, won't have too much influence. But oh, Anthony finding a bit of a weird break as well. Might have been like a misread. And so, yeah, I mean, Yo-Yo off to a pretty good start. I mean, Reed Harmia finding a break as well. But the rest of their players look okay. I mean, the X are not like astronomically high, but decent enough where you could possibly see him comboing a lot longer.
Yeah, for sure. Mio looking really good though. 98% of him.
Yeah, I mean, this is what he was drafted for, to play maps like this.
Yeah.
So.
This pick is kind of.
Wait, this is falling apart for peepoHappy like very quickly.
It's 3 misses already, which is kind of wild. Honestly, like it just seems like really.
Oh, okay. Knight betrays it, so I mean it gives peepoHappy something, but there's still 1 FC to 2, so. Oh, Magnata is gonna get tripped up by the finger control though, the double into the quad. So it's gonna be Luke to face off against Miwo. Both pretty well reputed mechanics players. But I will say in terms of raw speed, I would probably think Miwo is a bit more confident. But time is ticking, time is running out. And Yo-Yo already have a 300k score lead that peepoHappy are gonna have to try to do something to overturn. And it's not gonna get started at all until Luke breaks. Oh, Knight breaking.
This squid is way too big, I think.
Yeah, I think it's just too much damage, yeah.
Getting matched by Luke.
I mean, Miwo can FC all he wants, and I mean, he does even have better act than Luke, but not gonna be enough, and he's gonna break, so just gonna add salt to the wound. And, yeah. Yo-Yo taking their first point, getting on the board in pretty decisive fashion, actually. Very nice FC from Luke. I mean, not the most desirable act, but an FC is an FC. Alright, well, methinks they should pick the other speed map? Yeah?
I think they gotta go back to speed, bro.
I mean, like, if you've only won 1 map, then, like, you should probably pick whatever map is similar to that, right? So, I mean, I think the very obvious pick here is DC3. Because, I mean, it seems to me that that peepoHappy are missing some of their speed players. Like, because they had Phelan and Anthony play that not to great effect. When ideally it would be like Stacia and Daniel in instead. But they're probably not here if they weren't playing that. Yeah, I would be very surprised to see literally anything else. What? Okay. Okay, sure. Why not, I guess.
Hidden one. I can't follow anymore, dude. They're just
what are they doing, bro? What are they doing? But, I mean, if you know the map, it makes a little bit sense, because, I mean, you can hear the song. It's kind of like a breakcore type beat. And so, it actually has a lot of bursts in addition to some aim. So, I mean, it's like kind of tapping, but I don't know why you would go for half tapping when you could pick a map that's like literally all speed. But, alright.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, we're gonna have to... Some of the players need to change slots right now. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I mean, we're kind of returning to normalcy in terms of the rosters. Both teams returning to basically the roster they were playing for every map before that. Probably Nijaki will play over... Who was there? iFakers? Yeah, there he is. So yeah, pretty chill map. It's just pretty comfortable to aim. And just has like a bit more of a streamy part at the very end. Wait. Why is he saying pickers? They already picked, bro. What's the ref cooking? Red ears, yeah, okay. I don't know. Seems kind of weird to me. I really don't know Glass Flavor Matt to be particularly hidden enjoyers. I mean, I know Magnata and Checha like hidden, but I don't know why they would bother when peepoHappy can get 4 players who are all more or less good with hidden. So. But yeah, I mean, they have the opportunity here to kind of prove me wrong, I guess. And try to make this work. But yeah, I'd say the first half is pretty tame, and most players, I mean, all the players are doing pretty well right now. I mean, you can see the slight act lead over to peepoHappy. Yeah, no one given an inch so far. So we'll patiently. Oh, Magneta. Oh no. Yeah, gotta say, I don't think Magneta is having his best day right now, but just gotta work with what you have. And I mean, Yo-Yo still have 3 FCs up, so they are there to punish any mistakes that peepoHappy makes, but I mean, they are not letting up anything right now.
It'll be hard to break through. They need misses coming from peepoHappy's side any moment now, but
I mean, like the lead's not too big because they have those 3 corresponding FCs, but I mean, yeah, oh, Phelan finding a break exactly halfway. That's really bad for him. I mean, he's gonna score cap him really hard. No one getting bus slidered. All right, but wait, the lead is actually going like it was going further in peepoHappy's direction despite the combo deficit, because I think the AC is just really suffering on Yo-Yo's side in comparison. But slowly but surely they can take it back if they don't find any more breaks, which is big if. Oh, this is really tense. Like, the next person to break, their team will probably just lose. Oh, and it would Chechen, but he gonna trade it with Nijaki. So actually not the end of the world for Yo-Yo yet. Do you think they need more breaks? Oh my, with Magneta going down, I think they need more breaks out of peepoHappy. Because it's not going over fast enough. Yeah, in fact, peepoHappy have combo advantage here. SCT2 and Tatse are still not holding on to those FCs really strong. Oh, and yeah, with Matt fighting Chainbase on a stream, yeah, that's gonna be it.
That's gonna be it for another point. One more match point, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. I mean, Yo-Yo not doing bad on that pick at all. I mean, they got like 3 mil, but can't do much when you're face up against like 2 FCs and 2 like pretty good scores. So yeah, things looking really rough for Yo-Yo right now. I mean, especially considering that was not even their pick. But yeah, I mean, peepoHappy have like the entire world open to them in terms of different kind of skill sets they can choose to pick now. I mean, they won the Hard Rock by a lot. They could pick the Hard Rock. I mean, that kind of forces Magneta out of his comfort zone. So that could be an option.
Right.
Also, Nomad 4. Nomad 4, I think, very possible. But that's a kind of weird one. Because it's less, like, if you're a good tech player and more, did you practice the map, like, 5 times?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I have no idea what this map is as well.
Wait, really? Wait, this is such a well-known map.
Wait, no. Transform, no, like, no, my bad. I did not get the memo. I thought we were talking about, DT.
Oh, okay.
No, like, this is a classic, actually. My bad, my fault, bro.
Yeah. I was, like, shocked, man. Okay, but, yeah, I was thinking they could pick Nomad 4, or Hard Rock. Maybe Hard Rock 3, just so we get to hear Blimp. That'd be awesome. Oh, Nomad 1. All right, this is a bit of a funny one. Yeah, this is not a normal Nomad 1. It's just an aim farm map. That being said, for being an aim farm map, it's actually not that diff spiky. Like, the jumps are at least kind of hard throughout the whole thing. I mean, it's no Kimi no Boken, that's what I'm saying. I mean, with this pick, I mean, it's pretty predictable if you've ever played an aim farm map. It's just extremely comfortable jumps, very acute angle spam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a Nomad 1 if it was 3 times shorter. So, I mean, the fact that it's that short makes it a bit of a gamble pick, because this is the sort of thing that it's really not hard to get 4 players who, at least on paper, could FC it. But I mean, you just need to get a good roll in lobby, pretty much.
This is gonna be a bit of an interesting pick. I'm excited to see how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, there hasn't been much. I mean, I guess we just played an aim map, but not too much aim being played in this this lobby so far. So
yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm excited to see as well.
I mean, for sake of having like an entertaining match, kind of rooting for Yo-Yo here, but
We'll see how it goes, man. Like, I don't want to lose the match off of everybody do the flops, so.
Yeah, that would be a bit of an anticlimactic way to go out.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I mean, it is looking very possible that, and keep in mind this is actually a losers match, so they could be ending their tournament run on do the flop, unfortunately. They're gonna try to do everything in their power to not have that be the case, but 1 break already, it's not looking good.
Yeah, 1 break, 2 breaks from the same player already against 4 FCs. It's not looking too hot.
Yeah, especially with how short the map is. Like, it's already like almost a quarter way through. But I mean, even with how easy the map is, I doubt we're gonna see like a 4-way, so not doomed yet. But oh my, Reedor Meyer is not having a good time right now. Map fighting break in.
That might just seal it almost.
Oh, Glasgow hot dog. Oh no.
This might just seal it. Oh my god. 4 FCs on peepoHappy to 1.
Nizaki breaking, but it's like, look how much damage has already been done, and it's not getting any better.
And it's just looking so they have to like literally triple miss right now, and guys at the RFC, but Repoy fighting another miss.
Tate misses, but like.
I think it's over.
I don't know if Anthony W misses on these, or iFakers. I mean, okay, iFakers does apparently, but...
Anthony W looking real good right now. Last wave as well.
Yeah, that's like... Okay, yep, and he's gone as well. And as is Anthony, so actually no FCs on this, but... Not gonna be important for peepoHappy, just a blip on the radar. Yeah, they're gonna be taking this 6-1. Unfortunately, Yo-Yo actually going to be doing the flop, and they're gonna be out of the tournament. So, yeah. Good attempt, but I mean, peepoHappy looked very solid on a lot of those picks, so only so much you can do.
Might just go to scratch. I'm so sorry. Hello?
Who tell my mommy? Yeah,
Yeah.
fun fact, that was Tatsei's old name. That's a bad name change, I'll tell you that.
And, thanks everyone for watching. That was a pretty dope match.
I mean, wait, what? Wait, I
Was
thought they
it?
were playing it again. I was like, what?
Oh, God. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, but yeah. I mean, not very close, but had some entertainment along the way. And yeah, it's gonna be peepoHappy winning. Hopefully, client will show. There we go. So yeah, peepoHappy gonna keep going in the tournament, and some of those scores were really good. So interested to see how well they do on the rest of the losers bracket. Maybe they have a good opportunity to make like a good run. But yeah, that'll be it for us. The next stream is gonna be the map pool showcase, and the map pool is not ready, so it'll probably be tomorrow. So
Sounds good. Thank you
Yeah.
guys for watching. Take care, everyone.
yep, goodbye.
Bye.